All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, everybody. January 1st, 2022. It's going to take some time to get used to that, but it is January 1st, 2022 here, so Happy New Year. Let's get a little soundboard applause. Happy New Year, everyone out there. Hope you guys had fun last night, stayed safe, everything like that, and hopefully everyone, is right on top of their New Year's resolutions immediately right now. But last night we went 2-1 to close out the month of December and to technically close out the year. We had the Thunder cover for us, the Heat cover for us, and the Bulls just came up a couple points shy. So 2-1, won't complain about it. If we look back on December now, we went 33-27 against the spread, which brings you to a clean percentage of 55%. That's probably 1% or 2% lower than I really want. It's still profitable. It's good. It's marginal, but I want to be a little bit better. 55%, you should be happy with that. I can be happy with that, but come on. I want to be a little bit better here, but I will take 55% as a self-proclaimed dummy. I'll take 55%, but that's how we end the month of December. Let's see if we can match that, beat that in the month of January. We're starting it off tonight. We got 6 games to get into, and as always, I'll take you through each and every game, give you my lean, give you what I'm thinking, but keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys, for my final plays, what I'm actually going to be rolling with tonight. But without further ado, let's give the shout-out. Adam, good night for him tonight, last night. Hashtag 2021 was the hashtag of the day yesterday. If you guys don't know how to get shouted out, I'll explain that in just a second, but Adam had the Bulls over 106. I don't know, the first half, maybe that's a typo, but the Bulls did score over 106. I think they scored 108. Bulls money line cash, Mavs money line cash, Hawks money line cash, Clippers just fall short. Thunder, we were on that one too. Cashed. Memphis, cash. Trailblazers didn't, but that's a pretty damn good night. Only a couple losses there in that entire list for Adam. So shout out to Adam, guys. Yesterday's hashtag of the day was hashtag 2021. If you guys want to know how you can be shouted out in the next video, stay tuned to the end of this video. That's where I'm going to give you the new hashtag of the day, and you can use that hashtag, and you drop it in the comments, and give me your plays, give me your locks, give me what you guys are rolling with tonight, and if you guys have a positive winning night, you got a chance to be shouted out in the next video. But let's jump into the 6 games that we have tonight. We are looking at the Bucks hosting the Pelicans here. Bucks 11.5-point favorites. Chris Middleton is going to be out for the Bucks. That's going to hurt them a little bit in my mind, but 11.5, I hate rolling with double-digit spreads. You guys know that. I feel like I say that all the time, but for all the new people watching, I hate rolling with double-digit spreads. But 11.5 with the Bucks at home, and then finally, they are on an absolute tear right now. They've won 5 straight games. I think I lean Bucks here minus 11.5. No Middleton. That stinks. But in terms of the Pelicans here, Brandon Ingram's questionable. Josh Hart's questionable. Alexander Walker is now probable. Jonas Valanciunas is out. This is a very banged up or health and safety protocoled team in New Orleans there. So I'm going to roll with the Bucks here, minus 11.5. That is a lean as of right now. I don't know if it's going to be in the final ticket there, but you guys check the pinned comment for that as always. All right, next up we have the Wizards hosting the Bulls here. Wizards 2-point underdogs at home. And the Bulls just played yesterday. They didn't cover for us. They had a hard-fought game against Indiana, but that was to get their 6th win in a row. They are playing really good basketball. Washington is coming off a win to Cleveland, but if we look at the injury report here, we have Ilyasova questionable, Caruso still out, Bradley questionable, Lonzo is still out, McKinney, and on the Washington side of things, Dinwiddie out, Neto out, Montrezl Harrell out, Bertans out, Holiday out, Wanamaker out, Hachimura out. A lot of guys here on the Washington side are not playing, right? They'll have Bradley Beal, their best player, but I still do lean Bulls here. I think you're getting the better team at a pretty good price here, at a pretty good line and in -2. I know they're coming off a game where they were, I think with like seconds left, they were down by X amount of points against Indiana yesterday, but I don't love the back-to-back situation, but I think that this is such a beaten-up Wizards team that you are getting a really good Bulls team, even without Lonzo Ball. You're getting a really good Bulls team at a pretty damn nice number there at -2. So I'm going to lean Bulls -2. It's got a chance to make the final ticket. Detroit hosting the Spurs here. Detroit getting 6.5 points at home. The San Antonio Spurs were playing good basketball. They had won 3-0. Now they're coming off of 2 losses, but this Detroit team 1-9 in their last 10. I don't know what to make of it. DeJounte Murray is going to be questionable for the Spurs, so that is obviously something to consider here. But the Spurs, I don't love this spot for them. I'll be completely honest. Coming off of a loss yesterday, back-to-back, going to Detroit now. I don't love it, but this Detroit team is so bad that I think you have to bet against them right now instead of betting on the other team, if that makes sense. So I for sure lean San Antonio here. 6.5 seems like I would love this to be like a 4.5 line, especially if DeJounte Murray is out. but you have to be betting against the Pistons. I feel at this point, like I can't convince myself that, oh yeah, I'll give some points there. It's no, the Pistons are so bad. They're so injured in health and safetying and conditioning and all that. So at this point, fading the Pistons, and if you've done that this year, you've actually done pretty well. Next up, the Nets hosting the Clippers. Nets 12-point favorites over the Clippers. As we know, Paul George still going to be out there. Zubac questionable. Hartenstein out. We have Batum questionable. It looks like Reggie Jackson not on the injury report, which is good. He's been kind of on and off there. But no major injuries for Brooklyn. I don't love the 11 points or the 12 points, but I think you still do lean the home team, Brooklyn, here. I think they're the way better team. No kidding. No Paul George on the Clipper side of things. I don't think Reggie Jackson is enough to be able to compete with the Nets. So I lean them. That's probably got a chance to, that doesn't have a strong chance of making the final ticket, though, because this Nets team has been a little bit inconsistent. We can give them that. They've lost 2 out of the last 4 games. Good teams that they've lost to, I guess, but I lean Brooklyn here, but it's kind of just, it's like very, very minuscule of a lean. Next up, the Rockets hosting the Nuggets here. Rockets getting 7 points at home. Rockets back-to-back last night. We were on the right side of that one. We had Miami there, and Miami -5 or 4 or whatever it was, and they cashed. This Rockets team, I think, is back to their old habits. They win 7 in a row at one point earlier this year. They're back to their old ways here. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games here, and against the spread, they've been terrible as well. I think that they're 2-8 against the spread as well. So, this is similar to the Pistons for me. Continue to fade the Rockets. I don't know if this is a total locked-in play, because this Nuggets team has been very, very confusing and very inconsistent this year. And 7 points, I feel like, for whatever reason, seems like it could be a lot to be laying. But in terms of this Rockets team, they are just, who knows what they are each and every night. So I'm definitely leaning Nuggets here, but it's very similar to the Pistons situation, where I'm almost leaning I'm leaning Nuggets because I'm fading the Rockets, not necessarily because I believe in the Nuggets. So that's me being completely transparent and sort of, not lying, I guess, because I don't love the spot for the Nuggets, but you gotta fade the Rockets. All right. Last game of the night here, we have the Jazz hosting the Warriors. Going to be a good one here. Jazz at home, laying 4.5 points. In terms of injuries, Draymond is questionable for Utah. Mike Conley's questionable. Joe Ingles questionable. And Pascal's questionable as well. This Utah team's good. This Utah team is very good, but I am rolling with the Warriors. That's going to be in the final ticket. I guarantee it. I'm rolling with the Warriors. They're coming off of a bad loss a few nights ago to Denver, I believe it was. Yeah, Denver, 86-89. I'm rolling with the Warriors. Underdog play here. I think that they are a better team, especially if Draymond plays, but I'm rolling with them. The Warriors have made us plenty of bank this season. You guys know that if you watch every single day. So I'm going to go with the Warriors there only because I have just, been riding them. And yes, they've had a couple tough ones recently, but I like this spot for them. You're going to give the Warriors points. Both teams going to be relatively healthy. I think the Warriors are a better team than the Jazz, and I like the Jazz, so that's saying a lot. But, all right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's picks and predictions and everything like that. The hashtag of the day is going to be, go figure, hashtag New Year. And you guys know what to do with it. I already told you earlier in the video, but if you didn't hear that, if you skipped to the end of the video, all you got to do is drop hashtag New Year in the comments. Give me your picks. Give me your plays. If you guys have a positive night, a winning night, you guys got a chance to be randomly selected to be shouted out in tomorrow's video. Hey, appreciate everyone that tuned in this far. Foggy brain over here today. Just letting you know, foggy brain, which I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat coming off of New Year's Eve. But we will catch you guys in the next video. Make some bread tonight. Keep an eye on the pinned comment, and peace out.